Hello there, mortals. I'm Ynsin. Welcome to Graveyard Keeper. This is a brand new long play series that we are going to be doing on the channel. We're going to be doing this quite frequently. It's essentially if Stardew Valley had cannibalism and the ability to bury people alive and eat their corpses and all that kind of good stuff, right? I'm going to hit play. I've deleted my old save and we're going to fire straight into the game. We're not going to screw around too much. This is in fact the one that I almost played last Wednesday. What the hell? YouTube chat is not showing. Weird. It wasn't like that for the whole time, right? Okay, I'll fix this real quick. Is that better? Or is it just broken? No, there it is. Okay. Yep. Let's fire it. Okay, so it is an ordinary day, and our hero is hurrying home, where someone very important is waiting for him. In an everyday routine, there's a place for loving and feeling loved. Especially when you know that someone misses you. That's her! That's the person we love! Unfortunately, we're on our phone too much. What happened? Where is everything? Calm down, you've merely turned a page in your life. A whole new chapter awaits you ahead. But I need to go home. Can I go home? There is always a way to get home. Let me see. Your new home is a graveyard. Does that mean I'm dead? It means you're a graveyard keeper now. But I need to go home to my love. Then you need to be a good graveyard keeper. You should dig up Jerry. He'll help you sort everything out. Who? What a strange vision. What is this nightmare? Okay, let's find Jerry. I'm going to go ahead and make sure that the music is actually enabled a little bit here. We'll do a little bit of musical. So, this is the place, Stardew Valley, but also horror. Wednesday Retro, Thursday Minecraft, Friday Viewer Pick. You have nailed it. You have literally nailed exactly the structure that I have gone for on the channel. Okay, now that all that boring stuff's out of the way, let's go over here and dig up this here corpse. We're going to F it up. We lose the energy by doing everything. Holy sod, I'm a skull! Are you Jerry? Why do you think I'm Jerry? A man with a red eye told me that I need to dig up Jerry. A red eye! I remember! Oh, sod, that's right, I'm Jerry! How did you find me? The man told me that you'd answer all my questions. Good. But first let me ask you, who are you and where the sod are we? I feel like that's supposed to be a cuss word, right? I must be dreaming. None of this can be real. You're the new graveyard keeper. What else do I remember? Let me think. I remember that sound. Let's go check it out. Everything is so strange. None of this makes sense. I definitely remember that bell and a donkey. Something is very wrong with that. You know what? I think it'll be better if I wait for you here. I might scare the poor thing. All right, here we go. We've got the donkey, not from Shrek. This one is a bit of a commie, honestly. You've unlocked new technology and got blueprint. Donkeys of the world, unite. And got a fresh corpse from the town? Wow, a talking donkey! Yeah, I know. Every YouTuber needs the ability to talk out of their ass, right? You can understand me. Let's talk! Who are you? I'm cheap labor. This car isn't mine, so I have to work for the capitalist bastard who owns it! And I only earn 5 carrots a day. This situation is deeply humiliating. You know where I'm coming from, right, comrade? That bastard pretends he doesn't understand anything I'm saying! Anyway, I need to get back to the town. You get rid of this one, and I'll bring you a new one. What a strange land this is. There we go. Get your ass in gear. Ah, we should call it Dorky? Okay, Dorky the donkey. Hey, what are you staring at? Grab that juicy corpse while it's fresh. What for? I feel like we should take it to the morgue. I don't exactly remember why, but I'm pretty sure it'd be fun and might be profitable. Oh, I'm going to puke. Let's do it! Okay, we'll do a puke. Yep, good. We'll pick up this corpse and in we go. I've played a little bit of this in my spare time as well. Sad, I like this place. Feels like home. Put the body on the autopsy table. And then, what's next? Oh yeah, slice some flesh from that corpse. That should be good for starters. What? No way! This isn't right. Sure, it's not right. How could I forget? Maybe because I'm a talking skull with amnesia. Is it right that you don't know where you are? Is it right that I'm a skull? Nothing is right here. So shut the sod up and do what I tell you. I promise. You promise you'll tell me how to get home? You just need to trade the meat in the village tavern for a beer. Talking skulls never lie. And then bring the bear to me. Okay. Awesome. Let's get this corpse on the slab right here. We're going to do an autopsy, and we are going to cut the flesh from the body. Yum, yum. Absolutely delightful. I'm also pretty sure that I have ignored the story of this game for literally forever. I don't know the story of this game. I played like 40 hours of it. I don't know the story of this game. It's just a really fun game. Okay, we can create a burger, create a sandwich, and we can bake some meat. That's disgusting. You'll get used to it. So what should I do with the corpse? I don't know. Let's bury it. Take the corpse. I'll wait for you in the graveyard. I'm pretty sure that that guy is supposed to be kind of like the previous graveyard keeper. But I can't quite tell. I can't quite tell. I feel like the torch is being passed down to us. This is our little Stardew Valley ranch right here. We are supposed to cultivate this haunted-ass land. Let's bury it. Okay, good. Nice. We got a shovel finally. Let's throw that on the ground. We want to build ourselves a grave site right here. Excellent. And I'm going to actually build a couple of these. Right there, right there. We're going to decorate in between them. Let's take this here corpse. No, we have to dig this out first. Good. Not amnesia? Yeah, he's got amnesia. Sucks ass. It sucks ass to be a talking skull with amnesia. Good. And now we fill in this here pile. Done. And we got a burial certificate. Nicely done! This burial certificate, I remember. Money. Alcohol. Alcohol! I'd sure used to like it a lot. Oh, sod, here comes a bishop. Here's your boss. Here he is. Now... Oh, I know. Ask him about this burial certificate. He should know something. I better leave now. I'll be in the morgue, waiting for my beer. So, everyone in this game embodies the 7 deadly sins as well. Damn me, I'm so tired. Why? Why do I have to come here every week? Sloth. Oh dear, new keeper. We've been expecting him for 30 years, but he pretends there's nothing wrong. I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but your graveyard is a mess. There is no way I'm promoting you to cleric until you fix it. Okay, good. We decorate everything now. As soon as your graveyard quality is at least 5 prestige, I'll be pleased to promote you. He winked at me. You look like a spiritual leader, and I'm a good judge of character. I'm good at everything. That's why I was chosen, to represent his will. Haha. Your predecessor used to keep his stuff in a trunk somewhere here. You should check it. I'll come by again next week. In fact, I come here every purple day. Maybe I'm not dreaming. Did I eat something? Oh, he's waiting. What should I say? Why is it you come here? It's part of my duty. The unpleasant part, it's kind of an old tradition. I don't know much about the traditions and all the rituals, so I'm just here to represent his might and glory. I have one tiny question. What is this burial certificate? As soon as a body has been laid to rest, you can trade its burial certificate for money at the village tavern. Good. Nice. We unlocked something. Amnesia has one weakness. Yes, exactly. So we can talk to him again when we fix up the graveyard. I'm not the keeper. I was going home from work. I need to go home. There's a talking skull. He's forced me to butcher a corpse. Fine joke. I'm a humorist myself. Here's one. Who is BB? Who? I am. Haha. Haha. Blessed and beautiful. Vanity. I'm gonna laugh. We want to kiss his ass. Did nothing. Now we just get the feel-bad moment of having kissed the bishop's ass. How can I fix the graveyard? Just repair all the graves. It wouldn't take me an hour, even an hour, but it's your job. Okay, that is a tutorial about the certificate. Do you tell me more about it? It is your payment for laying our brethren to rest. It's all part of an ancient contract between the town and the village. As soon as a body has been laid to rest, you can trade for his burial certificate for money at the village tavern. My God, seems too complicated to be a dream. No more questions. I know where everything else is. If you run out of repair kits while fixing the graveyard, you can always craft new ones. Okay, great. Nice! We've unlocked a bunch of stuff, and we've also unlocked a gigantic skill tree. Now, we're on a time limit. Up here in the top right-hand corner, you're going to see a big clock. So, this purple one at the bottom, that is today. Purple Day is when Bishop comes to inspect the place. There's also Lust Day, there's Thievery Day, I think there's, don't know what the hell this is, Greed Day, and I don't know what this one is either. Good, so let's go and interact with this thing. We've got a bunch of repair kits. We're going to take all of them, and I know exactly what to do with them. We're also taking these stone repair kits. So, what we're going to do with these is we want to go ahead and repair the graves with the best prestige on them already. Like this one, I'm pretty sure. This headstone is not great. but this surrounding is even worse. We're going to fix this one, I think. Oh, never mind. So what is this one? Okay, of 3. Right. Okay, so this one gives us 3. This one here gives us 3 as well. So if we fix these, we will be able to get ourselves +6 to prestige right here. Probably even today. This blue bar in the top left-hand corner is also our energy, and we should be good to go. Excellent. We also want to fix this surround right here with the grave fence fixer thingy. Excellent. And we also probably want to go ahead and fix the headstone here as well. Even though it gives us less, we can use 1 stone repair kit to fix it. Okay, our quality is -24 at the moment, so we're probably not going to be able to fix the graveyard by the time Bishop is here either. The hell is -1 here? Oh, it's the... We can also uproot these here trees. We get some item. We also get these little green, red, and blue dits. They will allow us to buy skills on the skill tree, which is actually pretty good. So, essentially how the skill tree works is you are rewarded for, almost exclusively so, fixing up everything around you. You know, it's a meritocracy. It's kind of like you put backbone into it, and it all works out in your favor. Okay, got a couple of wooden sticks. That's awesome. We could also go into the church after we fix up the graveyard as well, which will unlock a new mechanic, which is sermons. They will allow us to do a bunch of really, really cool stuff as well. Essentially, every purple day will become our day, I think. Who's in here? Oh, that's a really nice body. We need to stick some stuff around here, don't we? So let's go ahead and go home, because it's probably getting kind of late. What is this quest? Hard to say. So we can fix this up here. Yeah, we need 2 bits of stone and some simple iron parts. That's going to take a little while. Probably not too long, but it will take some time. We've got a farm up north of where we are currently walking right now. There is an area north of here as well that will allow us to do some really, really cool stuff eventually. I think that's got to be this day right here, the Wrath Day, the male icon day. Let's keep on going on all this way after having burned almost 3/4 of our energy. This is a farm. We can buy seeds here. I don't know if we can access a map here. Yeah, we can access a map. Awesome. So we are going to the village, which is literally under our feet right this second. I'm going to go right up into this here little area. Into the Dead Horse Bar, or Tavern, I'd say sometimes. Hello, lady. What have you got to say? You must be the new graveyard keeper. So I've been told, but how did you know? Oh, if you live as long as I have, you'll probably learn to read people too. But where's my manners? I'm Mrs. Chain, Horadric's wife. Nice to meet you. I have a few questions about... Oh, you better talk with my husband. He's in charge around here. He's not only the tavern keeper, but also the elected head of the village. Besides, he really does like to talk, and all I can do is sell you some recipes. Nice. I left for 2 minutes. What happened? We were just kind of explaining the mechanics of the game at its bare essentials. Welcome to the Dead Horse Tavern. I am Horadric. How can I help you? I came from the graveyard. I woke up here today, and things have been crazy since then. Oh, sorry. How could I not have recognized you? Good. This is good. Awkward. Things are looking bright for our small village. When are you planning on opening the church? I need to fix the graveyard first. Sure. It's been a while since anybody took care of it. So let's get down to business, shall we? How can I help you? About this burial certificate, the bishop showed me that you would buy my burial certificates. Yes, he's right. As the head of the village, according to the ancient contract, I have to trade it for money. Of course, if only I had any money. What do you mean? The village is going through hard times. We're short on money. But as soon as you open the church, pilgrims will bring lots of shiny coins to the village. Do you know how I can get back home? You can tell me where I am, because I really need to get back home. My darling would be so worried. You're at the Dead Horse. Okay, it looks medieval. Maybe I traveled through time. And what year is it now? Yep. What do you mean? The time it takes for the Earth to make one revolution around the sun. Oh, you've been listening to the astrologer's nonsense. Everybody knows that the Earth is flat. But I get you. It's 200 after the ancient contract and 210 after... Never mind. And what is the name of our beloved kingdom? The kingdom. And it is definitely not beloved here in the village. Do you have any other questions? I'd like to trade you some fresh meat. Meat is a delicacy in our village. I'd be glad to buy it. I just need to see the royal meat stamp on it. Awkward! Many years ago, there was an accident with an inappropriate meat. Ever since, all meat just be approved by royal authority. And I don't need any trouble with the town. Does your meat have a stamp? No. I don't even want to know where you can get unauthorized meat, but wow, it really looks good. Without a stamp, my hands are tied. Where can I get the stamp? Oh, you can send a form to the royal court through the mailbox near your church, but it'll cost you a bundle. But there is another way. I'll tell you just because we're neighbors. Come closer. There's this guy called Snake! I think he has a fake royal stamp! Sorry, I forgot to use my inside voice when you leaned in super close. But to be honest, I haven't seen Snake for a while. You can ask Miss Charm. She comes here every horny day. I bet she can help you find Snake. Thanks. Okay, we can trade. We'll see what he has to sell. Oh, Keeper, could you kindly take this letter to our beloved blacksmith Cresval? Sure, we're gonna find him. The southeastern corner of the village. Great! Will you buy this? Yes, good. Alright, so we can trade for a bunch of crap. We're probably not going to just yet, though. We probably want to get lots and lots of food so that we can maybe start getting lots of fish nuggets. Because they're really cheap and they give us 30 energy every time we eat one. 2 minutes I leave, I get to know what everything is. No, you'll see everything over time. Like, we have to dive into every single one of the mechanics in this game anyway. Mug of beer gives us 24, 35. Lentils give us 25, and deep sleep. That's not useful. Sauerkraut. All buffs last longer. It's expensive, though. Maybe we want to dump into sauerkraut and fish nuggets as well. We probably could just go ahead and get ourselves lots and lots of things just to eat. Straight off rip, but we actually want to save our money a little bit because we do need to spend it on some decent things. I'll get further out of the way over here. So we get some bread, which does 15 energy. 2 of those is 30, so equal to the fish nuggets. These would cost us 24. Fish nuggets and the bowl of sauerkraut also give us additional things, additional perks. So we're probably going to go ahead and just use those almost exclusively. $30 beet slices would be 36 energy. That's still not amazing. Okay, let's gap it. There are a couple of other little dudes and guys that we can interact with in here, but for the most part, we probably just want to go ahead and end the day as soon as possible. So, essentially what the gameplay loop is going to give us is, hey, here is a full world. You can farm, you can set automation, you can do a bunch of carpentry, you can do a bunch of masonry. You can do basically whatever you want. You can even cook delicious meals if you so choose. But you're going to have to do and essentially master all of it anyway. That gate up there is locked out. What do we name our graveyard? Come here! That's a really good question. Where you been? I was at the village. This place is so weird, but it feels so real. And everybody is okay with me disappearing out of nowhere. Sir, you're stealing my thoughts! Stealing. I remember there's a cellar in your cottage. Some provisions must be stored there. Excellent. Wheat! Exactly. I remember baking bread from it and pies. Sweet berry pies. Great. Toast, onion. Oh, that's good with beer. Sod, you know what? I need a beer. It's beginning to feel like a one-sided relationship. Bring me beer and I'll tell you a lot of important stuff, like how you can get home. Questions? What about the small road? Can you tell? It was rhetorical. Do I look like a magic head with answers? Well, technically, yes. Sod, you smart-ass. I'll be waiting for that beer at my place. No beer, no answers. Okay, good. I'm going to go ahead and pick some berries because we are able to eat them and get a little bit of energy back, which does actually serve us pretty well. And it's a renewable resource. They all grow back, much like in Stardew Valley. All right, good. So this is kind of like our little agriculture area. We can plant things. We can grow lots and lots of plants here. There are other areas that we can kind of manufacture stuff at as well. We need to go into the cellar of our building. Now, I don't rightly remember if we need to sleep to pass the day. I don't think we do, which is pretty awesome. Okay, we could name the graveyard something like Purgatory Hills or something like that. Silent Hill, maybe? That'd be a good one. Get a beer from the tavern. No, we don't want to do that. We want to repair this pretty quickly. We need flitch, which means we need to cut a couple of trees down. We also need some iron, which is going to be a little bit annoying until we talk to the blacksmith. We also want to clear all of this out, which requires wooden wedges and iron parts, which are hard to make. And the wooden beam is kind of like pretty high up the skill tree. So we're not going to worry about that too much yet. Name the graveyard Home After Death. That might be a good one. Or we could just name it like Mystery Flesh Pit. Something like that. What's that sound? This guy right here. So this is the guy that'll give us the royal stamp, which means we can sell meat. So we could then maybe process human bodies. I'll have to come here every night if I have to, but I'll get through eventually. Yeah, so he turns up on the green days. I walk a lonely road. Looks like I can remove this blockage and fortify the arch. That is going to cost a lot. Piss. We can also bust all of these down if we have an axe. There should be a couple of little items over here as well. What are these? Wheat? No, flour. Great. More flour. Love that for us. And some more flour. We can make some bread. What's in here? We got a recipe for simple and tasty. Great. Can we use it maybe? Yes. Okay, we figured out how to use baked mushrooms and a baked apple. Love that for us. I love that so much. Okay, I'm vibing Mystery Flesh Pit. You know, like the creepypasta Mystery Flesh Pit. Looks like a good place to work on making my home cozy. And maybe I can finally stop dreaming about the skull. All right. If you insist, we could probably... Let's add some sticks to any fuel, because we need fuel to cook recipes. We can make some bread, I suppose. It takes time, though. We have 20. We don't have any dough. Maybe we need dough first. We'll make some baked meat. We can make some baked apples as well, honestly. They still... Yeah, we get a few of them out of the recipes, but we can only do like 2 at a time. I think we got to do dough over here, right? We can get flour. We've got flour, actually. We've got 15 flour, so we need water next, which means we go out here and we process it at the well. And there's not really a hell of a lot that we can do otherwise, is there? Okay. We'll get some water from the well. 1 bucket of clear water. 2 buckets of clear water. Now I know for a fact that we can go into here and use these, and they will give us 20 water in our pocket. Right here. Nice. Now we can come in here and we can make all this dough. How much can we make? 16? Wow, we can actually make quite a bit. Let's make 28 dough. And apparently we have to work the dough ourselves. Sunshine of Death. That's a little emo. I vibe it, but it's very emo. Anything in here? Let's see. No, nothing in there. So we can't actually do anything with this human flesh right here, so we'll just leave it in this chest. Edible mushroom, we should probably leave that in there as well. What else? We've got these berries. We don't want this water in our hot bar. If we start sticking things in chests in here, actually we'll take this water out of this chest right here, and we'll set this chest to be kind of like the personal stuff. Like if we ever get into combat or anything, I don't even know if there's combat in this game, but we'll keep all the food stuff in this chest right next to where all the food is being prepared at. That probably honestly makes the most sense. And we'll keep our inventory relatively clear. We gotta go to bed now, and we should be fine. The Looming Shadow. That'd be a good name for the bar, actually. That'd be a really good name for the bar. Probably go ahead and make some food that does give us the deep sleep perk. Right, it's nighttime. Good. I'm so refreshed. This is not good, not at all. Who do you think you are? I'm the new graveyard keeper. Hooray, a kippo! I've been here for... How long? I'm Yorick! I'm so lonely, poor me. It's too bad you're here. Wait, no, on the contrary, I'm very glad to see you. But we do have a rather unpleasant fellow buried here. We'd really like to having you neighbor instead. That sounds like something you can help us with. I'm not exactly sure why I'm here, actually. Jerry only told me about your burying bodies. You're Yorick and he's Jerry. Funny. Oh, the half-dead skull! That jealous bastard! Ha ha ha! He can only dream of what a peaceful rest we're having. Who am I kidding? It's terrible down here! Especially that guy in the lower right corner grave! He's so mean! What a dick! Could you just get rid of him? Just dig him up and throw him in the river! I can even give you this license that I stole back when I was alive! What license? You're such a dummy! To dig up a corpse, you need a license! The old keeper used to buy them through the mailbox at the church! Ooh! Okay, we'll go check that out. We'll, make food when we can. Are Dungeons and Dragons dead and deader? Or do you mean just dead and deader? I'm kind of vibing Mystery Flesh Pit. I don't know if anybody's actually gone out of their way to research the mystery flesh pit, but it's pretty damn good. Okay, so we want to exhume a body. I don't know where specifically this guy was talking about, but we'll find, like, the body with the most red skulls on them down here. That should be perfect, because they are rotten souls. There's 3 there, but we also have 3 whites on there. 4 whites on that one. That's pretty good. This one probably is going to be the one, right? It's probably is going to be the one that we dig up, realistically. What about this one? That one's perfect. Fine and dandy, that one. That one's also fine and dandy. All right, let's dig this one up. We want to exhume. We'll need to remove a gravestone's fence and gravestone. Let's get rid of this one here. Good. And now we just want to exhume this body, because he sucks. This guy sucks. He's actually lowering the quality of our village. Let's grab this body. Healthy retirement. Maybe. Maybe. More like health retirement. Health-related retirement. Throw the body in the river. Done. What do you think you're doing here? The ghost asked me to get rid of this body. So what? Now you're just doing everything he asks? It's not like he can do anything to you. He's disembodied. Whereas I can bite you to death while you're sleeping. Of course, I'd never do anything like that because we're friends, but you get my point, right? Anyway, if you ask me, the best way to get rid of a body is to burn it. Do you know where that river leads? The river, somewhere down to the town, I think. How can I burn a body? You know what? You're one of those guys who looks a lot smarter than they actually are. Thanks. That's what I'm talking about. You need fire and some wood. It's a bit tricky to make the whole thing burn to ash. Where can I burn it? You'd need a nice quiet place, like the place I use for my meditation. Across the road from the mortuary entrance, near the glyph. Nice. Okay, too much information all at once. The skulls rule. He's pretty cool, isn't he? He's, I think he's supposed to be like the comic relief of the area. So, we just got told to come here. And we can actually make ourselves some crematoriums eventually. Now, I say eventually because we need to go into our technologies, and we're eventually going to need to possibly go into theology to get ourselves cremation right here, so that we can actually make these pyres to burn the corpses. If we don't do this, we'll have to rely solely on kind of like balancing bodies against themselves. So, well, I already kind of like showcased it before. If we go back up to our graveyard here, we can see that when we look at a body, they are skulls, right? There are red skulls, there are white skulls. The white skulls are purity, and the red skulls are evilness, yucky stuff you don't want. So when we take them down into the morgue and we dip into anatomy and alchemy for long enough, we can extract different body parts. And eventually, you kind of know what body parts are bad and what body parts are good and what body parts are kind of necessary for a couple of other things in the game. I know for a fact that fat is just bad every single time. So whenever we get a body, we need to extract the fat as soon as possible, which means we need these red points here. And to get these points here, we need to do things in the world. The blue ones are research related, and I'll show you how to do that later on in the game. Green ones are nature related, so we harvest things, we get green points. Red ones are all about crafting. So there is actually a very balanced level of skill that goes here. The failed deal rips off arm. Yeah, I'll say. Let's go ahead and maybe fix a couple of these graves. As gravestone is essentially incurable, but this one here, we could probably go ahead and fix this. And at least we'll get the graves to a nominal level, I'd say. Come over here, go to this grave. Probably don't want to fix that one if it's only got 1 out of 2 bits missing. This one right here, we can fix this one. It's completely effed in the A. It's probably going to be better for us just to kind of like replace everything. This wooden cross also gives us 2. Let's go ahead and try and fix that. And now our graveyard quality is sitting at -9, which is actually not as bad as the -25 that we started with. But we are going to have to go and get ourselves some more repair kits. We're going to have to either do that or craft entirely new gravestone accoutrement. Good. So what we are going to have to do is chop down a bunch of trees and cut some stone. We have to kind of put the stone here, put the trees here. I'll show you what that looks like now, actually, because it's kind of fun to do. We need an axe. We need an axe, which, you know, I'm going to start walking into town because we've got this note for the blacksmith. And I'm pretty sure that if we talk to the blacksmith, we will get ourselves our first axe, which should just be really handy anyway. As a girlfriend, she's working at the moment, but otherwise her life is massively improving. Has been improving over the last week or so. She took a week off for her health, and fortunately, it actually did do some good. She was able to kind of recover from the illnesses that she was feeling at the time, which is awesome. I love that so much. I love when Ynsin has recovered. Not even because, you know, I'm her boyfriend and we can do more things together, but she's more likely to be my best friend than my girlfriend, and I just want to make sure she's healthy. We've got a merchant right here as well. It's Merchant's Day, actually. We can tell because if we look in the top corner right here, we can see that the merchant icon is up there. So let's talk to the merchant. Greetings, villager. If you have any spare silver, I can offer you amazing things, tasty and rare. He's a drunk, by the way, a glutton. I humbly apologize, but I'm not buying any of your stuff unless it's something valuable. And I doubt you can find something like that around here. Actually, I'm new here. Everybody thinks I'm the keeper at the local graveyard. But I'm from another world and I need to go back. I understand you all too well. This world is not mine either. Oh, thank God. Mine is a world of grandeur, the palaces of the town. But I'm not so lucky to be highborn, so I have to earn my coins here in this onion potato hell. Let's scare him to cure his hiccups. Boom! Are you mad? What are you doing? I was only trying to help you with your hiccups. That was a fool thing to do. I just need a little time. That shark fin steak I ate this morning was so delicious, but I have to admit that the golden fried butterfly wings stole the show. It seems like you're okay now, after my little surprise attack. Yes, seems so. Let's trade. Okay, so this guy actually does sell a bunch of really, really cool stuff, including grape seeds, which we're going to need billions of going into the future. Sells a lot of them, actually. We're also going to need to buy silk off of him because it's a pain in the ass resource to get otherwise. And we keep on going further down. He also sells Golden Star wine, which is kind of necessary for a quest if we don't immediately rush grapes. We could rush the grapes. Actually, if we just get one grape seed, we only need one grape seed. We can also level them up, so we aren't too worried about anything else. Good, so we'll only plant that. Hopefully we'll get more seeds out of the yield. I think there's more berries over here as well, actually. Let's go ahead and take these. Yum, yum. I'm taking them. I can't take them. I'm trying to scrump. Great news? Yeah. I do love it when Ynsin recovers. It's absolutely fantastic. Get all of these berries. Are we loving the aesthetic of this game? I love this game so much. It's one of my all-time favorites. I don't want to say it's better than Stardew Valley because Stardew Valley is just an enormous experience that was made by a single person. But this game alone is a very, very close competitor for first equal with Stardew Valley, also Graveyard Keeper, and Traveler's Rest. Now, I haven't played the DLCs of this game. I've only played the one that gives automation. Hey, what are you staring at? So we'll kind of reserve our feelings for later, I suppose. Nothing. I'm just looking around. I think I'm the keeper of the local graveyard. May I ask who you are? Unfortunately, I'm the local blacksmith. My name is Cresvold. Okay, I'll give him a letter. I have a letter for you from Horadric. A letter, of course. 1 minute away and he can't be bothered to come himself. I guess old habits never die. Thank you. Sorry for my nagging. It seems it's my new habit. Slimes again. Horadric has asked me to get rid of them. I don't have the time for those pesky little green bastards, but maybe you can help. Take this rusty sword and an energy potion. The sword is broken, but you can repair it with a whetstone on the grinder right behind me. You can keep the whetstone. Maybe you'll need it to repair your shovel sometime. If you manage to kill them, bring me their remains and I'll spare you some materials. They should be right up here on the other side of my house near the puddles. Great, we can actually fight. Love that. We can ask him where to find metal ore. You know what? I like to work with metal myself. Where can I find some more? You can find metal ore in the swamp soil. There's a huge swamp to the west across the river. That is true. We have to fix a bridge to get there, though. I used to collect ore there before the bridge collapsed. Yeah, okay. So we can do it now. We'll see what he has for sale. These whetstones are really, really handy, but they're super expensive. So we're going to have to keep that in mind. Also, simple iron parts. Early game is probably actually best just to buy these off of him rather than doing anything else. Or we can just buy these iron ingots, make ourselves the simple iron parts. Because one iron ingot does kind of equate to a few simple iron parts. So we'll save a lot of money by doing such a thing. We probably want to go ahead and buy a rusty axe right off rip, but we can't actually afford it yet because we bought that grape. Let's go ahead and do that quest for him. Maybe he'll pay us, and if he does, we should be good. Let's repair the saw right here. Done. Never seen Stardew Valley? Oh my god. That's actually impressive. It's really hard to find anyone who hasn't seen Stardew Valley in this day and age. So we want to go up behind here. Whoop. There we go. Whoop. And whoop. This is like Zelda. This is like the Legend of Zelda. We are currently Link from the Legend of Zelda. Not Link himself. A lot of people get Zelda mixed up with Link. Alright, so we got those 2 slimes. Just 2. We'll come all the way up here and we'll talk to this guy right here. Hey, buddy. I defeated the slimes. Oh, he gave us a bunch of simple iron parts as well. That's awesome. Take this whetstone. Just sharpen your broken tools and they'll be good as new. Awesome. Did he give us money? No, but we can actually sell one of these in exchange for a single axe, which is an ideal bartering trait. Money, really hard to come by early game. Gotta be said, it's really, really hard to come by. But once you actually start getting some productive enterprise set up, it's not as bad as people seem to give it credit for. Never seen Zelda? Oh my god, my dude! How have you missed out on all of these classics your whole life? That's impressive. It's actually impressive. I wonder if I could play this on controller. One way to find out. Probably, actually. No? No, I can't play it on controller. That's weird. Oh well. So we'll come all the way over here. Don't think I can... Oh, I can harvest those mushrooms. That's funny. Weird. There's some berries there. It's getting pretty late in the day, and it's Merchant's Day. We don't particularly care too much about that. Tomorrow is going to be Hoe Day. It's going to be the day of lust. So we're going to have to go back to the tavern, and we're going to have to go and talk to the lusty lady who goes there for another quest. We'll get all these quests out of the way real fast, and then we'll come back here and we'll actually start doing some stuff with all of our productive enterprise. I'm going to get rid of this bush right here because I can't go through it to get around this here feature. Good. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and we'll put this whetstone in this chest because we don't actually need it in our hands right now. We also probably don't need the grapeseed yet, but we will need it eventually. Now we can cut down one of these trees. Let's go ahead and check out our quests. I think we got quests. Character? No. So we need a pickaxe, and we also needed, I think this is a blacksmithing hammer and a fishing rod. And then we should be fine. We've got a rusty shovel. It's absolutely fine. What can we build? We should be able to build a couple of things. Oh, we've also got those iron parts. Maybe we don't want to keep them in there because we want to go down south side to open up the area into Snake. Yeah, so this is just the building area. We've got some simple iron parts. Awesome. We need some nails. We need some flitch. Flitch is really, really, really easy to make. I think we need a technology for it, though. It'll be under building, I think. Yeah, sawing right here. So if we get a sawhorse, we can turn all of the stuff into... all the logs that we get into flitch. Where is the sawhorse? Right here, we need 8 sticks, so we probably want to dig up another one of these bushes first. I'm basically just going to be rushing to get all of the bare essentials set up as fast as possible. So we get a sawhorse, we stick it here, sure. Now we need to work on this to actually build it. Need a hammer. Bugger. Oh no, another choke point. Right, we'll come down here. We can actually start cutting things down, though. I think that we could probably sell things to the blacksmith. I need technology. Let's try cut some trees down. If we cut some trees down, we'll probably be able to get some resources that we can sell to the blacksmith, and that would be money. Here we go, our first log. So if we grab this log, we can come over here into our log stockpile. We'll just drop it right there. Done. This is going to be kind of a bit of a staple of the game. And there are kind of a few techniques to making this more efficient. So I'm going to kind of use those. Going like up and down is much easier to move resources than it is to go side to side, I think. We'll cut this one down. And good. Got something good there. I'm going to pick up this log. I'm just going to jam it right there. And we want to move this in line for where we actually want to run them to. Because we can kind of like leapfrog all of these items as close to the log stockpile as we possibly can, and then we just leave them there. Alright, now we are going to go back into town tomorrow after we sleep, because it's just hit sundown. We probably want to go into town and do a bunch of stuff, right? Because we want to go ahead and talk to the lady. I'll just burn out all of our energy making some bread. Good. Now we'll go to bed. I'm now wondering what I've been missing out on. honestly, not a hell of a lot. There are some really, really old classic games. I don't particularly feel like they are essential to play anymore, but they are kind of important in knowing how games have progressed over the years. I'm so refreshed. I know, right? Good! It's much nicer without him at the graveyard! I don't even think I got the right guy. I'm still so sad, though, and I'm so lonely. I was bad when I was alive. I should have been a better person. What do you mean? We're dead, but we still deserve some respect. That's my best ghost impersonation. Oh, fine, I'll tell you. Each corpse is a soul's vessel. It bears the mark of his life. Sins are red skulls, and good deeds are white skulls. Even the best decorations can't make a graveyard a peaceful place when it is full of bastards / T because I didn't fix that typo. I'm not sure that I understand what you're talking about. I'm sure you don't! You take good care of the graveyard! I'll be watching you! Ooh! I can't do anything! I'm so sad! Boo! Okay, yep, I've already explained this mechanic. It is a functioning one. We haven't had any new corpses, though, coming in. Which is kind of weird. It's been days and we haven't had any new corpses. Probably because we need to fix this hatch right here. So let's get stone and simple iron parts. We need 4 of those simple iron parts. We are going to have to sell something to the blacksmith to get ourselves enough money. Let's go into town and see if we can't scrounge up a couple of bucks. It is Snake Day. The green icon is currently the day. Now, Green Day, Boulevard of Broken Dreams, that is when the thief spawns in the catacombs of our house and also our mortuary. So it's basically every day, a single essential NPC will be available for a limited amount of time, and if you miss him, you gotta wait another 5 days. But as you can see, the days are actually, if anything, too short. So it really doesn't make much of a difference. You can literally just tick on as best as you can. And it doesn't really make a huge difference in the grand scheme of things. I've been alone in chat for like 2 hours. Oh, that's absolutely fine. I mean, the whole point of chat is to be able to talk to me, not so that you guys can talk to each other. Alright, let's talk to him. We'll see if we can't sell him some of our crap. We cannot. That's a bit of a shame. Don't have any tools we could sell either. We've got a whetstone. Maybe we could sell a whetstone, but might not be the best idea to get rid of our tools, right? Might be a bad idea, actually. Probably sell a rusty shovel. We've got a bunch of dough. Maybe if we fix up all of this bread, we can go to the tavern, sell the bread, make a little bit of profit. Or maybe we could sell the dough. Can we sell the dough here? Maybe. I'm willing to find out. Right, there's a lot of characters here as well. This guy. Ah, bad luck. Not today. Oh, that sucks. Okay. It's good to know you know how to use a sword. Cresval told me how you helped him. Yeah, have a beer. It's on the house. Thank you. Let's sell it. Done. We just made a little bit of money. That's awesome. This guy's selling a teleport stone. The hell? Okay, that's strange. There's nothing else that we can sell him. Maybe we actually do need finished products. Ah. No, we don't actually have the lady here yet. The lusty lady. I know, but I feel like I'm asking too many questions. No, you're not asking too many questions. The whole point of chat is for me to get a little bit of engagement for everybody who comes into the stream. Otherwise, I just record these in my own spare time. I just record these and then edit them, which would probably take way longer. But I'm really enjoying streaming. There's a social element that you get from streaming that just you don't get from solo YouTubing. I've learned from Markiplier, essentially. Markiplier said that his one regret on YouTube was not being more involved in his own community before he massively blew up. So I'm kind of like, I'm making damn sure that I get all of the social interaction that I can possibly manage before anything gets too big and I don't really have the time to come and hang out with the lads on my channel. Okay, we got lots of dough here. Now we are good to cook some stuff. Bread, hopefully. Okay, we'll cook. We've only got 20 fuel in the furnace, as you can see up here. So we'll cook 8 of these breads, and that should be fine. Or 4 of these breads. Alright, fine. Watch me here. We also got an axe, so we can go down here and we can knock down these barrels, which are just everywhere. 2, 3, thank you. We got some flitch out of that, which is awesome. Got some flitch out of that one too. We might be able to sell this to a blacksmith. Flitch is really handy. Flitch is... Oh, we got some nails. Awesome. Flitch allows you to basically build structures. I'm going to try and beat sands. Oh, best of luck. I still haven't been able to do that yet. All right, good. Takes a little bit of energy, but I feel like it's worth it to clean up down here. So eventually, I think the intent of being down here is that you kind of turn this place into a brewery as well, or a cellar of some sort. Oh, I got all of the parts that time. Excellent. We'll get all of this. Great. We need a pickaxe. We really need a pickaxe. That's pretty much what we are choked at now. We only need exclusively a single pickaxe. Once we get... Oh, we got a corpse. Nice. Okay, we'll bury this corpse right here, and then we'll see what else we have to work with. We've already got a grave basically set up. This body is not looking too hot. Whoops, dropped that right in the doorway, unfortunately. Go in here, pop him on the table, which slows down his degeneration massively. He only has one sin in his body. I'm actually going to go ahead into my technology and see if I can't extract the fat yet. I can. Excellent. So we'll do the blood and the fat. Those are bad things. We don't want either of those. So let's start extracting the fat. And we should end up with a body with just 2 flat white skulls. Yes, good. Actually, we've got 3 skulls here. We'll also extract the blood because the blood is not very good for the body either, if we can. Excellent. Nice. Now we'll take this body and we'll go and bury his ass. We're going to go bury his ass in the mystery flesh pit. Come all the way over here with our corpse. Lovely. Nice. Graveyard quality is at -9. And now, because we kind of like took the fat out of that body, it is at... What is it at? That's 0. Oh, right. So if we stick some fences and gravestones here, then it kind of like couples with these skulls here, which were the purity of the corpse. So we can now actually go ahead and make 2 of the... We can make a gravestone, a grave headstone, and we can also make ourselves a grave fence, and that will allow us to basically get all 4 of those skulls. So that should be awesome. And later on in the game, we're going to need way more skulls, but for now, it should be absolutely fine. Okay, let's go into here. Looks like we've already got a couple of loaves of bread. Let's go ahead and go to bed. We'll get all of our stamina back up. It's a shame we can't, like, buy skills while we're sitting here in the bed. Alright, good. I'm so refreshed. You're telling me, my dude. Okay, now that we've done that, we also have to keep an ear out for the donkey, because he's got a noisy ass. What else can we get? There is a gentle butcher here. You know how to work with meat. You have less chance of making a surgical error when extracting hard spears and soft spears. We actually want to get that as fast as possible, because it'll ruin a body. But however, we actually need this blue stuff right here, which is very, very hard to get. Okay, so we could go into cremation. That'd be a nice one. We could exhume all the bodies that we don't want here, but there aren't really many bodies that we don't want here. That's actually the big thing. We don't really want that. Probably want these here simple gravestones. Let's unlock that as soon as possible. And we want to finish this off, which means we need a construction hammer of some kind. So we'll go into town and we'll see if we can't scrounge up a little bit of money. Actually, maybe we can turn the berries into some kind of food that we can go ahead and sell at the tavern. Let's see. Let's see. Nothing here. Can we make anything here? Not really. Raw sliced meat? No, that's not helpful. There is burger. We need baked meat and an onion for that. Berry juice. Okay, so if we get apples, we need apples. We don't have any apples. We can also make those candied apples as well if we found like an apple tree or something along those lines. But then again, we actually need to find an apple tree. Now, it is a good idea to go along the path when going into the town, because if you pass the donkey, you know you're getting a body, so you're probably going the wrong way. There are berries down here. Go ahead and take these, I think. Not a lot around here, though, to be quite fair. We probably want to sell all of our iron parts just so we can get a hammer, so that we can build the item required to build the items required to open the church. It's an annoying little workflow, but it does The Inquisitor! I've seen the Inquisitor right nearby, going up to the path to the Witch Hill. Oh, sod, he'll kill me, or even worse. Calm down. I'll go distract him. Maybe I'll find something on this hill that'll help me get home. Okay, good. So, it's Roth Day. It's now mail day. Right up here, you can actually see that in the clock right here. Mail day means the Inquisitor's coming to town, and the Inquisitor wants to burn witches. Here we go, a little bit of a cutscene. You unlocked a new technology and got the blueprint for the Inquisitor's Joy. Ugh. Gross. Everything is ready, Monsignor.
Good. Were there any problems?
No, Monsignor, except there was a strange fella snooping around. Oh, there he is. Halt! Guys, calm down. I live here at the graveyard. He calls us guys. Why, he's a cultist for certain, Monsignor. I'm the graveyard keeper. I work as the keeper of the local graveyard. You can ask any of the villagers about me.
And you're definitely a new one. I feel that you're telling the truth. Would you join me at the witch burning ceremony?
Sure. It would be my honor.
So, how did you find yourself in such an interesting position?
Let's dodge. It just happened. There's nothing special to say.
You're definitely hiding something, and I'll find out what. Here I am, the Great Inquisitor. Protect the one and true faith in humankind itself. We're having a tough time in the town. The ship of the dead is already overloaded, and there's a new one stuck in the shipyard. Your graveyard is opening again at a suspiciously auspicious time. The dark cult is rising. I can feel it. Righteous anger rises with it in my soul. We've burned thousands of witches and heretics here for 30 years, and it's only the beginning.
Here we are. Burn the witch! Burn! Burn the witch!
Light the fire!
Yes, Monsignor. Long live the Great Inquisitor! Hurrah! Hurrah! Hurrah!
So, you work with a lot of dead bodies, huh?
Yes, I think it's a part of my job.
And you live right beside this hill, near the graveyard. That right?
Yes.
Interesting. You know, I need someone to be my friend here at the village. I can't make friends for some strange reason. Maybe it's my incredibly evil-sounding voice. A friend of mine is a friend of the Holy Inquisition. I don't trust the villagers. They don't go to church and even refuse to lay in their graves after death. But you're new here. You might notice something unusual.
Okay. Sure, it'll be a pleasure to be your friend.
A wise choice. Friendship is based on trust and goodwill.
We want to kiss this guy's ass on account of him being what one of the days are famous for.
To earn my trust and be a friend of the Inquisition, you will first have to show your goodwill. So I have a couple of minor tasks for you.
What kind of tasks?
Everything in due time. Today is a day of wrath, not a day of sweating the minor details. We can talk next wrath day, or any other wrath day. I like to come here. There is no other place where I feel my holy wrath so deeply.
Great. I got him to talk about his special attack. Excellent. Okay, so all of this is done, and we have exhausted all options, I'm pretty sure.
Not now! Not now!
Okay, we'll leave him alone. So we've got to come back next Wrath Day, and he's basically just going to give us a quest. Excellent. So he basically wants us to open up some kind of eatery up north. Hello there, sir. Thank you for opening the gate for me. Let's go down this way. We want to keep on going to the town, don't we? We want to see if we can't sell a bunch of our crap over to the blacksmith, get ourselves a little bit of money, and we need a hammer. I should have healed? Nah, you shouldn't have. Never heal when fighting Sans. You never want to do a heal. That's just like, that's a staple of a bad gamer. My heart is racing. Man, if only Sans fight did that for me. The Sans fight does not race my heart. In fact, it actually puts me to sleep. I find it so dull. Doing the same thing over and over and over again. But then again, I do not actually have autism or anything like that. So repetitive actions, I can do them, but they're not like one of those things that give me massive amounts of endorphins. Okay, we'll talk to Cresvold. We'll do a trade. Probably want to sell all of these iron parts. Done. Get ourselves enough money to get ourselves a rusty hammer. Great. We probably also want a pickaxe as well. How much is that going to be? Okay, we need 30, so we're going to sell these nails as well. Don't worry, we can always make them back, and we also just made 10 bucks on that too. Great, so now we can actually play the entirety of the game. We'll check out our characters, see if we actually equipped everything. We did! Excellent, love that for us. Good. Alright, so we'll go north, and you'll probably have noticed by now that the merchant has also disappeared. That dickhead just bumped into me. What the hell, man? What an asshole! So, how far away are we from the bougie day? We're actually pretty damn... No, we're not, actually. So, day-night cycles clockwise. I completely forgot about that. I always assume these things cycle counterclockwise. Tomorrow, we have the astrology day, and we want to go there. Oh, look, a corpse. We want to go there even if we're not actually going to be receiving any of the expensive ass items that he sells, because this is the guy who essentially sells us items that gives us the blue dots without needing to research things, which we are way too far away from initially. And then there's going to be bougie church day, in which hopefully we'll be able to open. If we can open before then we will be able to get our first sermon out of the way, which is actually an awesome thing to be able to do. We want to wait for this corpse here. I'm actually just going to cut this little shrub here down, even though it probably doesn't give us anything. Oh, we got a few sticks out of it. Ding-a-ling-a-ling! Thank you! He just ran over the corpse. Let's go straight into the mortuary here. We'll lay this guy on the table. We'll see what we've got to work with. Oh, this guy's a sinner. We're going to extract his fat, I think. Let's do that. We'll extract his fat. Hopefully we won't get a surgical error. We got a surgical error. Okay, we'll try and extract the blood, see if that fixes it. If it doesn't, we're probably up a creek without a paddle. We cocked up both of them, unfortunately. Oh, well, we probably don't want to bury this guy then. Dropping things in the doorway is kind of annoying. The pickup button and the interact button, I feel like they should be different. We probably just want to go throw this guy in the river, right? Because we're only going to get one good skull out of him, I feel. Let's just do it. We don't want him. And we aren't anywhere near the ability to make any funeral pyres. Or are we? Maybe we are. Maybe we can. It's right here, theology, cremation. Now, we need a few of the blue icons, which we just don't have. Okay, so I think we did actually get his body parts, but nothing too handy. Nothing too handy at all. Up here. Good. We should probably clear out all of these shrubs as well. I'm going to clear this one out, even though it's going to cost us a bunch of energy and time. We want to build this, now that we've got a hammer. We'll knock this up, and this will be our first little issue of industry. So, we can make some wood billets, which are pretty handy. We can turn that into other things. But we want to make flitch and nails. I don't know where we're going to get nails right now. We can get 6 flitch out of a single log, which is pretty awesome. And then we can just make a bunch of these wooden markers, right? To top off all the graves that we haven't actually kind of like helped out yet. We can really go for these stone gravestones as well, which is going to be really, really bougie. We definitely want to get into stone basically as soon as possible. Okay, what have we got? So, we could get the flitch. We don't need it yet. We still need nails. So, we probably want to go ahead and get ourselves some kind of forge as well, which would be in the smithing area here. So, we've got the blueprint for a furnace. Excellent. And we can create iron ingots out of the swamp iron. And then, if we craft enough to get 10 little red icons, we can make nails and simple iron parts at a wooden anvil. And then we've basically done the early game, essentially. So, we'll find what it takes to get a forge. Furnace, right here. We need 14 pieces of stone, which we can actually just go ahead and bust out of our ass right now. We just need to go and find where we would get some stone. I know that there is an area north of us with infinite stone, but I don't know how easy that's going to be to access. Okay, we'll just do all of these little bits of stone initially, because again, they respawn, so it's a renewable resource. It's not that bad. Now, I think these vines are a bit of an exploit as well. I don't remember why, though. Why was this? I think some vines can give you little blue icons. What if I F this up with my shovel? No, I just got lots and lots of the green. We got 5 green. That's actually insane. There's another little building down here. I think if we clear this up, we could maybe flip it. Get something nice and cool out of it. We're going to need 14 stone initially to make the furnace. We have 7. 8. We've got 8 stone now. Come around here. Probably do actually want to just go ahead and get all those vines that we can. The ones with the green stuff on them, not the, like, normal brambles, because they are an excellent source of income. Nice. Okay. That was 3 hunks of stone right there. Awesome. Love that for us. So we could go see the astrologer. I think he'd basically just introduce himself, though, at this point. Probably want to go ahead and go to bed. Do we have enough to make the furnace? Yeah, we've got enough. We'll do that tomorrow. When we get home from the astrologer's house, we'll go ahead and make the furnace. Okay, let's go in here and we'll do a sleep. And I feel like at the crack of dawn up here on the clock, we may get a body, but we can kind of run down there before they degrade too fast. Anyway? No, we didn't get one. sometimes they can arrive, the bodies can arrive at the morgue while you're sleeping, and you hear the little bell. That's why you can cancel the sleep. Alright, let's come all the way down here. See what this donkey is. Okay, if we run into the donkey along the way to the astrologer, we'll go back and we'll wait for the body. If we don't run into donkey, we're gonna go and just, like, see the astrologer. Because he's on the other side of the map, which is a little bit annoying, but it is what it is. It'd be kind of nice if we could expand this little quest list here, but we can't. Very obnoxious. I don't even know where the donkey comes from, to be quite honest. Alright, we should have intercepted him by now. It's probably going to be a while before we actually get the donkey. So, eventually, we're going to get to the point where we're going to need to start growing lots and lots and lots of carrots so that we can feed the donkey, because the donkey is a commie and insists on being paid the 5 carrots for delivery, obviously, by his capitalist boss. Fresh eggs. Can I take them? No. Trade? No. Oh, actually, we'll probably buy those. We're also going to need feathers. Those are pretty useful in the end game as well. There's also a homeless hermit down here. We'll introduce ourselves to this guy. This guy must be crazy.
You think I'm crazy?
No, I don't think that.
I'm just trying to stay positive, and I know it truly matters.
What?
Do you think he can understand? No, Dick, he won't, because he can't see. Okay, then I'll tell him a sweet lie. The only things that matter are peace and herbs and nice sweet things. Sweet like honey. Bring me some honey and I'll teach you how to make a cake. Cake is the best!
Okay, thank you, random homeless man with no shirt on. We want to go down here, and we want to go all the way over this way. Oh, can we harvest all these trees? Apples! No, don't harvest the rock. Okay, it doesn't really look like we can harvest these trees. Oh, we can! Ah, what about this one? Nothing. What about this one? Any apples on here? No. So we can get some apples over here at the astrologer's home. Why? That's so clearly not what I was interacting with. Alright. It seems though if there are 2 red apples at the base, then we can harvest them. Okay, we'll come all the way down here, see if there's any more. Doesn't look like it. Got a few red apples. We can actually transfer those into food as well. Here we go. So this guy turns up every moon day. Hello, friendo. Hi. Seems like he's looking right through me. Okay, this guy should have a quest for us.
Holy mackerel boy! You look like someone who desires to be a part of the magic world of fishing!
I don't know much about fishing.
Lucky you, I know a whole lot about fishing. It's so relaxing it can be profitable. Fast fish are really tasty.
Actually, we've already used that voice, haven't we? Oh, there's the corpse.
Sounds great, I'm in. Smart choice, my boy. I'll provide you with everything you need to teach you how to cook fish.
Now, we've already done that voice as well. Maybe like a Scotsman voice or something like that. Hi. Okay, definitely nothing. So we need to go all the way back, and we need to make sure that the body that has just been left at the morgue doesn't degrade too fast, because if it does degrade, there are points at which the red skulls kind of start stacking up, and we don't want that. We definitely do not want that. Okay, we'll come all the way up here, and we'll see what we have to work with right at the end of this long-ass road. Good God, I walk a lonely road. But it is the only road that I have ever known. I don't know where it goes, but at the end of it will be our morgue, actually. I just lied. We know exactly where it's going to go. It's going to be a morgue. Excellent. Sorry, it's just kind of like shuffling things around on my desk here. It is a relaxing game. It is a really relaxing game. I feel like if we finish a horror game early, we might just like come to this game just to maintain the thematic consistency. Hello there, donkey. Just so that we can kind of at least keep the illusion of horror alive, while still also winding down at the same time. We don't really want to be too, I don't know, I don't want to say fascist about it. Or strict. We don't want to be too strict about it. I bet this body's massively degraded as well. 96%, actually not that bad. 95%, okay, it's getting worse. It's getting way worse. Let's process this guy straight away. Hey buddy, what's good? He only has, yeah, so that green bar, once that degrades, you lose the purity skulls. We'll just get rid of the fat, I think. And if we can't get this guy's body to be good, it is good. Nice. Okay, so this should be good. Can't really do much more to it. We could probably drain the blood, but I think that this might create error. Let's see. Yeah, it created an error, but, you know, still three skulls is okay. We're gonna start getting some framing done for these there's gravestones around here as well. Very, very soon. So we probably want to go ahead and build a grave site right there, probably. There was actually one that we could have used. We just hadn't dug it up yet. Excellent. Grab this guy's corpse. And we'll fill in this grave. Beautiful. Excellent. We don't want to dig them up in advance, though, on account of them being kind of hideous. So tomorrow is going to be church day. And we are now at the point where we can actually start crafting a bunch of the gravestones. So if we can do that by tomorrow, we'll unlock something that is a very, very potent moneymaker. Little tutorial for stones. Thank you very much. We want to make this forge furnace. Sorry, not forge. Probably want to make it over here, actually. But we can't really mine anything out just yet. You know what? I'm actually going to kind of like clear all of this out just to get it out of the way. Because we can always just eat food if we need to. Good. And we'll bust all of this down as well. Nice. Excellent. We got a few pieces of stone out of this as well. We'll go ahead and we'll build this furnace right over here, right next to the rhinestone. Actually, let's keep them kind of far apart in case we accidentally interact with it. We'll build this bad boy right here. And then we're going to need to go and find a decent source of iron, which is going to be a little bit tricky. We also need to fuel it. We probably need to build firewood, which probably requires us to get billets and then process it into firewood? No, we need a firewood log to get firewood, right? Where is it? Stockpile, trunk, furnace, timber stockpile, no. Grease yard space, no. None of that, actually. Okay, I'm going to go to bed, and then we are going to go and see whether or not we can actually make some of these delicious little gravestone things. We basically just want to get some gravestone stuff. I'm so refreshed. Yep, not for long, my dude. Okay, we'll come out here. How do we do these again? We actually need technologies for these. So... smelting, that's not useful whatsoever. Theology, I think, is the one. Simple gravestones. Okay, craft at the carpenter's workbench, which probably requires us to have a carpenter's workbench unlocked. Yeah, firewood is right here, so chopping spot. Timber, stone, iron ore stockpile, stone cutter. None of that's what we want. We do want this firewood. Wood cutter. We can fell big trees with that. Ah, carpenter's workbench. So we need 20 crafting icons. So we'll get this here... log for chopping. We need 5 billets. All right, let's make 5 billets then. 2, 3. No, we only need 5. Okay. We are going to work this. Excellent. We're also getting crafting points for this. Great. And I'm going to just dump these in the chest to save on inventory space. And also these sticks can go. So can that as well. Okay, so now we've got a chopping spot. I'm going to put this... ah, there's as good a place as any. We want to get some firewood, I think. We'll turn all of the billets into firewood as best as we can. We're going to spend basically all of our energy today doing manual labor. We've got 10 firewood. And now, believe it or not, because we have enough crafting points to get the other upgrade, which was... no, we need 20, actually. All right, so we want to put all of the fuel into here. I think that's 270 fuel. That's pretty insane, actually. Let's go ahead and chop down some more trees, because we are going to need to do so anyway. We'll get more wood, and we need to craft a bunch of stuff as well. Okay, we've got 2 wooden sticks, and we also got this log right here. That fence, this fence right here that I'm kind of like running along, is such a pain in the ass to go around. What about this one? No, I need a technology to get through that one. Okay, so if we go back into the church, we can kind of at least figure out what we need to do, if anything, right? Hello there, sir. How you doing? Same stuff as always. So this is that mailbox that everybody keeps talking about right here. We can check this. The Royal Silvers box will start working once the church opens again. That is why we have to rush to get the churches open as fast as possible. Now, we're going to need to do this before sundown, and what we really, really desperately need to do is collect enough wood to make enough of the firewood. I think 10 lots of firewood, and we should be good, but we may not actually have the right amount of stuff to do that. In fact, I just realized that we can shovel things as well, so we will do that. Get ourselves a few more decent little bits and bobs of red icon. Nope, that's naturist. Good. Want to come all the way through here, please? Thank you. Gonna unshovel this one. We got 17, so we need 3 more. After this one, we'll need 2 more. Great. I'm not even going to bother put the logs in the stockpile just yet, because we are on time limit. This one's next. Good. Knock this one down, and now we are going to get it up. Good. We've got 20, and that should allow us to get the carpentry workbench. Good. I'm going to take this with us. We want to go all the way down here. Hopefully we'll be able to, like, make ourselves a couple of grave markers. Timber stockpile, carpenter's workbench. We need 2 simple iron parts. That's going to be a pain in the ass. We need to buy those. And we need 5 flitch. Okay. We probably won't be able to do this today, if that's the case. But we did try. We did try. We'll take a more relaxed approach, I suppose. Let's go ahead and just make an arseload of flitch, because it's really handy to have. And we'll just work until our fingers go numb. Excellent. Okay. We'll come in here, we'll do a rest, and we'll process the rest of that flitch. We're probably going to have to buy the parts from the blacksmith, unfortunately, which is absolutely fine. We're just going to need to also be able to trade some items. So I'm feeling if we can go and find a source of iron, we'll go and mine up a heap of that using the bread to kind of restock ourselves. And we'll also make sure that our pickaxe is kind of like repaired and stuff. Okay, got a little bit of flitch. Not a hell of a lot though. Let's keep on working. Keep on going. There we go. Got all the flitch that we could possibly want for. I'm going to stick all of this in here. We are off now to find a source of iron. I think we've got bread. Yeah, we've definitely got bread. Let's go ahead. Actually, can we stick this on our hopper? Yes! Ah, that's handy. Okay. Where the hell would we find iron? I'm pretty sure that we would find it just north of here. But I don't necessarily know how difficult it is going to be. Oh, ran into something there. There's honey here. Okay. That does solve one of our problems. We got some honey. We can give that to that naked homeless man. This looks promising. What is this? Is this iron? We're about to find out. That is a slab of stone. That is not useful to us whatsoever. Okay. Okay. Still not really seeing a lot of iron around here. Maybe we actually do have to fix up the bridge and go over into the swamp area to get some iron. Which we can do. Oh, we get some metal scrap with this. Okay, we can actually process that into iron ingots as well. So let's just grab all of this stuff really quickly. All of this random crap lying around the place. Good. And may as well take the slab of stone with us. We probably won't use it for a wee while yet, but it would be better to have than not. I got back over there. Careful of skeletons. We should be fine, actually. I don't think we really get attacked too much in the top world here. We can kind of like go into a combat area, but we probably won't be spending too long there. Whoops. Let's see what is required for the bridge right after we try and melt down some of these metal parts. Metal parts? We need 10 of the metal scrap. Damn. Damn, that is potent. What about just up here? Is there anything just up here? Maybe? There is a lot up here. Oh, yes, right here. We found iron straight off rip. In fact, there's actually quite a bit of iron here. Whoa, 5 iron ore. Be still my beating heart. Great, that is all of our problems solved. We could want for literally nothing more. Excellent. Hey, look at this. The whole problem that we found. Just got, oh, piss. And now there is a heavy trade-off. Okay, don't want to swing around wildly because it costs stamina. All right, good. Got that down and dusted. I'm gonna go ahead and eat some bread. Maybe 4 breads are fine. Good. And we're gonna try and mine all of this iron as much as we can, because then we won't ever have to come back here. Hopefully. Hopefully we won't ever have to come back here. That is a lot of iron, though. Like an absolute arseload of iron. Sweet mother of God. It's probably too much iron. Our pick is probably... At the rate we're going, our pick is probably actually going to break before we get all of the iron in this area. Ah, no, we're right at the end here. Great. What the hell is that up there? Why'd the music stop? It's a little bit strange. You know what? I'm actually going to go ahead, go into the menus. We're going to turn the music up, which is not something I usually do. But we are going to do it. There's no way I can remove it. Okay. That ain't good. We'll come all the way down here. We did fight a bunch of slimes. But we should be absolutely A-okay, right? Yeah, I'm pretty happy with everything that's just gone down here. I don't see any more iron around the place. Let's set all of this iron to be put into this furnace. 48 out of 1. Sweet mother of God. That is so much. We're probably going to want to get some more firewood at this rate. Okay, we're going to do that. We're going to get a couple of logs knocked down and we are going to get ourselves some more firewood. Then we'll be able to process all of this iron as much as we could possibly manage into a decent resource. And then we'll just make our own tools and stuff like that. Okay, let's get this one. I'm going to try and leapfrog this one over by walking into it. Nice. Very good, very good, very good. Okay, that's close enough. Let's go ahead and put that there. Go ahead and grab this one as well. And probably don't need firewood now, do we? No, we definitely need firewood. What do we need? Billets, right? Firewood from here is a billet. Oh, we can also knock down this piece of crap that we picked off of the graveyard, and we can turn that to firewood. Excellent. Billets, let's just turn them all into billets. Nice! Okay. We are literally 1 energy short on finishing that. It is Horny Day. The horny lady is in the tavern. Don't really care about that too much yet. We are going to care about it eventually, but we don't care about it too much yet. She is, essentially, from what I can tell, the earliest source of the blue icons that we can use to exchange for the skill tree of things, but otherwise not so much. I'm so refreshed. I'm glad to hear, my dude. Okay, it's pissing down with rain. That sucks. Excellent. Let's go ahead and craft firewood from all of these billets. Excellent. And once we knock this down, we're just going to have a huge order go through the forge or the furnace. I can't remember which one. I'm also not entirely sure if we are going to finish all of this firewood by the time our energy runs out. No, we should be fine. We should be fine. It does cost lots, though. It costs lots of energy. We are going to need a whetstone at some point to repair our tools. I think we've got one. But it should be pretty easy breezy. All right, let's see what we can get out of here. Actually, we want to add all of this firewood right here. Whoops. Maybe... Yeah, 630 should do the trick. Now that we've got 990 of this stuff right here, let's start making ourselves some ingots. Can we do all of them? No. We get 39 ingots made. There's still a heap of ingots. Okay. Now it's probably actually a good idea to go ahead and sleep, because we can wait for that to pass. We also haven't found any dead corpses either. Okay, we'll come all the way into bed. Still not really hearing the bell of the corpses. Excellent. We slept like a dream. Come on out here. Good. These are taking ages to solve, aren't they? In fact, by the time they're done, we might have all of the iron up north here respawn. Is it respawned yet? I mean, there are slimes everywhere. Okay, I think I just lost a little bit of HP. Excellent. Got that out of the way. I'm just going to harvest them because they do respawn over time, but they take ages to respawn. Good. All right, we just killed a few slimes. I'm going to knock down a tree. Now we basically just want to pass time until the next day that we could actually use the resources we have, right? We want to wait for the corpses to come into our morgue. Nice, we got an iron ingot. Love that for us. Let's go ahead and put this here. Good. Now, the inventory for our workshop will actually take from those little stockpiles, so we don't really need to worry about where they are placed too much. Okay, good. Let's get all of this and throw that in here, or not. I think we really have to wait for the game to register that we are standing in front of the right stockpile. A little bit slow, but it's fine. Okay, we'll keep on keeping on. Excellent. Take this log over here as well. Now, I think if we get another crap body, there is something that we can do with them. From the Stranger Things DLC, I don't know how early that we could kind of like do this, but it's called necromancy. Where would it be? It'd probably be under an anatomy, right? It's probably this right here. Okay, so hard spears here. Not really worried about these too much. We just want this skill eventually, and probably want to be able to extract these as well. Intestines tend to be an evil part, I feel. Yeah, there's also surgery. The dead won't sue you, but you need to be careful. You have a reduced chance of making a surgical error when extracting important parts. Kinda handy. Kinda handy indeed. Alright, theology, we'll take a look at this. We could probably get cremation. We need the blue dits though, and we also need blue dits for the gravestones too. What about smithing? We can get advanced forging, get an iron chisel, but that's not really going to be helpful to us whatsoever. We could get the wooden anvil and start creating nails and simple iron parts and filling out some of the other areas that we haven't really paid a lot of attention to. So let's do that. We'll build this thing over here. What was it called? What do we just unlock? Wooden anvil. So we need 2 wooden billets and we need 2 simple iron parts, which we can't actually make without the forge. All right. 2 billets. We'll make 2 billets over here. In fact, we could probably make 1 billion billets. We'll make 4 wooden billets. Why not? Good. Got those. I'm going to stick them in the trunk right here. There we go. All 4 of those. Done. And let's see what else. Wooden anvil. Just 2 simple iron parts. Probably actually trade the blacksmith for them at this point. I think the blacksmith would buy iron ingots. I don't know how much he would pay for them. Probably pennies on the dollar, but he would at least buy them, which is awesome. We'll also sell him this iron ore too. Let's try that. We'll try and actually sell it to him. And if we encounter the donkey along the way, we'll just go back home, deal with that body, and then we'll, again, go and try and find that blacksmith. It's actually pretty... Oh, there's the donkey anyway. Oh, well, let's wait. So, tomorrow, we'll go do that. We're just going to rush home. We probably want to fix this drop chute as soon as humanly possible as well. It's going to require some more simple iron parts. We also need 2 bits of stone for this, which we have. We actually do have that. I don't know what the 70% means. Maybe it's like a percentage chance to actually successfully do it. All right, the socialist donkey, this commie donkey, conky, this Dommy is over here. He's just dropped a corpse off and he's just run it over as well. Nice. Let's go into the morgue and we'll go ahead and, despite this weirdly upbeat music, we are going to extract all of its crap. This fat right here can go first. Fat's bad, especially for the dead. We didn't cock it up. Excellent. So we could extract 1 blood. That might give us another... Yeah, let's do that. I'll risk it. It might give us another white skull. It did. Excellent. Perfect. So this is what I would consider at the early game to be a perfect body. 4 white skulls, no reds. Everything's fine. Probably want to get some money together to exhume some of these graves as well. Okay, we want to throw this on the ground right there. Let's go ahead and dig up this one. Done. Grab this corpse. Throw it in there. Nice. Good. All right, we're going to have to start making some of the fences now. Oh, great. We got a burial certificate as well. So we can now actually buy some parts from the blacksmith that we need. Good. How many of these do we have? We've got 3 burial certificates. We should probably go and exchange those, right? We'll go ahead, we'll go to bed, and tomorrow's going to be Roth Day. We don't exactly have anything planned for Roth Day, so we may as well just go and see the Inquisitor. We'll see what he's all about. We'll probably actually do that on the way home, because it seems like the way the game's lining it up, we're actually going to be getting into town before everything's open, so way before the Inquisitor arrives. All right, let's leave here. Pick up our most recent iron ingot. I'll come all the way down here. I'd probably like to be able to exchange energy for the ability to speed up the smelting process, because I think at this point in our current juncture, that is our major choke, right? It's just that. All right, we'll come all the way back over here. Blacksmith's probably going to be open by the time we hit town as well. Excellent. Come all the way through here. Nice. Great. It is Snake Day, so we've got the thief. We've got the thief spawning in our catacombs. Actually, we could probably unblock the area to get to the thief as soon as we get home. That'd be kind of cool, actually. Okay. I don't want to fix everything, but we don't have the whetstone. Nothing around here that would allow us to get anything decent. I'm going to go ahead and harvest these berries while we wait for the blacksmith to go to work. All right, good. Get that. Nice. And we'll get this one as well. Perfect. Got a few berries. That's going to supplement some of our energy if we ever need it. There he is. Great. He was probably in the toilet this whole time. We want to trade with him, don't we? We want to sell all of this iron ore, maybe? We need 2 simple iron parts. So we're going to need $1.22. Let's not sell all of those. Let's sell these. $1.22. Let's sell 3 of our ingots. Of these. And then we can make the anvil. I think. Okay, if I've messed that up, we'll come back here and we'll see if we can't barter for something else, because we still have a lot of iron, honestly. Okay, good. Again, I always look at the Inquisitor's Day as kind of like the one that's encroaching, but it turns out it was not. This is a confusing wee clock up here. It never moves in the way you expect it to. And back home we go. Nice. A lot of resources that we could plunder around the place, but I kind of want to conserve my energy for now. We'll conserve. We'll just do a little bit of conservation for the time being. Right, we've hit the flagstones. Let's go all the way up here. And we'll hope to hell that we actually have enough to make this anvil. Yes, perfect. We have just enough. Let's put it right next to the furnace right there. Good. That way we can start filling up our inventory with these iron ingots as we need them. Okay, so we can make 1 billion of each of these things. We'll make some simple iron parts because that's what we need to go and open up the hatch downstairs in here, I think. So we go down here to our immediate south. Right, so we need wedges. We can't make these at all. That's actually going to take a wee while. Okay. So that's not helpful. Looks like the NPC, the thief NPC down there, Snake, is not having a great time either. I'm going to go ahead and chuck all of our foodstuffs in here. What have we got? We've got 20 dough. We've also got a bunch of apples. We could probably sell those. Got a bunch of blood and fat too. Don't know what we're going to be doing with it. The green jelly is a food, believe it or not. And we've also got a couple of energy potions, which we haven't even used. Can we make more bread? We kind of need to refuel the place. Okay, we'll get 120 fuel. And what do we need for bread? We need 50. And that's all of our dough done and dusted. Probably want to keep the bread as well, because the bread is essential in making burgers, which are kind of one of the in-game money resource things. Okay, so while we're waiting for this forge to complete, we want to make some frames, don't we? And it's not here at the firewood place. It's not here either. Or actually, if we get some nails, we'll be able to make some wooden markers. But we're also sitting at -7 at the quality of the church as well, so that's maybe something to consider too. So if we go into the theologies, we do need these little blue bips and bobs to be making these gravestone fences, it seems. Wait, where do we make these fences? Carpenter's workbench? Do we have a carpenter's workbench? We've got an anvil. We have a furnace. We don't have a carpenter's workbench. Let's just grab one. Let's get a carpenter's workbench. Yeah, here we go. We can actually make one of these as well. Oh, it fits perfectly too. Great. It would fit perfectly here where we put the sawhorse, but we didn't do that, unfortunately. Let's build this carpenter's workbench and we'll start framing out some of the graves, which we probably should have been able to do before, but we didn't. Wooden plank. This is one of the things we actually needed to unblock the hatch down under our house, but unfortunately we don't have the option. So we could get these wooden crosses if we get enough planks. I think that's going to be the best bet though, right? Let's get like 10 of these and we'll go and process this body. Hopefully we'll get something decent out of it. If not, Such is life. Here we go. Grab this. And we'll put it in here. Autopsy time. Another Ynsin 2 purity body. Let's go ahead and extract this fat. And if we cock up either of these here items, we'll just throw it in the river. Okay, Surgeon's mistake. So this is going to be a cursed body. Actually, we kind of need it anyway for early game. We'll try and get as many of these bits out as possible. Okay, we've got 3 skulls. That's good enough. We'll put this one in the cemetery because we are about to add a bunch of markers to these graves over here. And by the next time Bougie Day comes along, we are going to be in an absolutely phenomenal place to continue on the game. Put a gravesite right here, right where that body was sitting. Let's open the door to the grave. Excellent. Grab the body, throw it in there, and we'll fill it in. Nice. We also just got a burial certificate, so that is going to be another source of money that we haven't actually been utilizing whatsoever in any way, shape, or form. We'll keep on coming up here. Maybe we go sell them tomorrow. Maybe that should be our major priority, is just selling the burial certificates so we have at least a little bit of money. I'm going to get the iron ingots, and we're going to dump all of the last of our energy into getting these planks, because we are going to need them anyway. And you can see it's pretty easy to get the crafting points, and it's fairly easy as well to get the nature points. What is hard to get is the blue points. The intelligence points are really, really difficult to get in just about every single way, shape, and form. All right, we're too tired. Let's go ahead and come over here. Maybe we want to buy some of that deep sleep stuff from the bartender as well. Give ourselves a much better sleep so that we can kind of like condense the amount of time that we actually spend asleep. We got to do that. I'm actually going to do that. Okay, good. And we're so refreshed. Love that for us. Let's go ahead, grab this bread. We got 14 in our pocket. So let's go down to the town. Yeah, we're going to go down to town. And what we're going to do in town is we're going to go see the bartender. And we're going to try and sell some of these certificates. It also appears to be Wrath Day. There's the Inquisitor. We'll come and see him on our way back because he's not got no dialogue until he goes and stands in front of the witch burning area. And we'll just try and make some money. We've been doing our job. We've been pretty diligent about burying these bodies. Right, wonderful. I'm all the way down here. I love the upbeat music in this game. It's so uncharacteristic for the themes that the game actually puts forward. There's a blonde lady over here. Hey, lady. What's good? I can't talk to her. Oh, well. For a drink. Let's trade. I have so many burial certificates. You are going to go bankrupt. We can also sell this bread, apparently. So which one of these gives us the deep sleep? This one right here. Bowl of lentils. Let's get, like, 10 of them? No. Let's get 8 of them. And that's... Whoa, that's expensive. Oh, no. We make $4. Good. Okay, good. Nice. I'm going to go ahead and stick that one on our hot bar. Right there. We're going to eat that right before we go to sleep every single time, and it's going to speed up the sleep that we actually get, which is going to be awesome. I seem to also remember there is a thing just north of here that we can kind of clear up, right? Maybe? Kind of like a home renovation place up here. Oh, what's this lady want? Good day, sir. We sell the finest dairy products in the village. Is it vegan? No. She's selling buckets of milk, though. Jugs of milk as well. Okay, so I think a bucket is like 20 milk. Oh, she's actually got butter, which is very expensive. Ah, okay. Maybe we should actually go ahead and start developing butter. If it's worth a single silver each, that is incredibly potent. We probably want to do that, right? Make a bunch of that. Okay, we'll come all the way down here. And we are going to stop by the Inquisitor. That is going to be something that we do. We're going to go pinch his ass or something like that. Give his ass a little bit of a pinch. Hey there, Captain Religion. You want your ass pinched? Something like that. All the way up here. And they should be standing around in the rain all depressed. Hey, buddy.
Keeper, I enjoy the air here. There is something righteous in it. It is good to know that we'll soon be burning another witch here. We're still torturing her. But forgiveness is worth it. This time the burning should go perfect. We need to prove that no witch can escape our righteousness. We need to make some preparations here. You can aid the Holy Inquisition. We need some firewood for a nice warm fire, and as many advertising flyers as you can get.
Great.
I'll wait for you. The witch isn't going anywhere. As soon as we have everything ready, we'll burn her.
Great. All right, so firewood's really, really easy. The flyers, we're going to need to unlock the undercroft of our house first, because we won't be able to do anything otherwise. Okay. We'd also maybe plant the grapes. No, I think we actually can't do that yet. I think we need some kind of... What is it? What are they called? We need a technology to be able to plant the grapes, unfortunately. I think it's called viticulture, which makes a lot of sense because viticulture is in fact the study of grapes. I should know this. I formerly studied horticulture to get into that line of work. I only realized I don't actually like it. Okay, good. In fact, I kind of hated it. I really did not like gardening. That's the last time I ever took a course because I thought someone else wanted me to do it. We're going to go here, grab this, and I'm going to dump all of this bread here into this chest. Nice. We'll turn it into sandwiches later. Got anything else that we could eat? Not really, aside from that soup. Okay. So, Roth Day has given us a quest. We could probably start making the things to go on the graves, right? These here, grave fence. Or maybe just the straight go into the crosses. We'll make some nails. Make some nails, we'll just make some crosses. Actually, we can make a lot of nails. Damn, I did not realize we could make so many of these little icons for the graves. Straight off rip. Let's do it. Good, so wooden cross is going to be 2. Let's make 6 of them. I don't know if this is actually going to offset all of the graves, but it is an enormous income of crafting talent, I think. Good, and we got all of them out, surprisingly. So if we made 6, that's going to offset by 12, and we've got -7, we need +5. That should actually just get us over the line to get the priest to open our church up. Oh, we didn't take our meal. Whoops. Ah, well, live and let learn. Okay. We're getting up at midnight, apparently. Oh, well. Oh, no rest for the wicked, it seems. We also tracked a heap of mud into our house. All right, we'll come down here, and we should be golden. Still don't see any of the corpses being delivered either. A little bit of a shame. But what are you going to do? We'll start plugging the gravestones here. It's going to be +2. All right, we're at -5. I love that. What about this one? This is probably also going to need a gravestone right here. Golden. And this one right here is probably, yep, +3. So this one could do with a gravestone and a fence, and then it will be min-maxed to its fullest potential. We're at -1 now, which is pretty awesome. Love that. This one, don't want to do anything with that one. This one here definitely needs a gravestone. Excellent. I bet this one could do with one. Maybe. I don't think the red skulls count. Okay, we got 3 quality. Yeah, they don't count. So the red skulls actually invalidate the first few points. This one right here. Probably want to get rid of it. Can we do it to another one? This one right here, maybe? No. This one is a folly. Do. Maybe this one? Okay, we can only get 1 skull out of this one. That one sucks ass. We can always just make a, Why am I putting a headstone on this? Oh, yeah, okay. So that's fine. We need a fence. We need a few fences. Actually, we've just met our target, which is beautiful. I love that so much. So tomorrow, we will open the church, and we should be in a very, very good spot. Finally, I'll see how much this drop chute costs here. 2 bits of stone, 2 simple iron parts. That is cheap as chips. We're actually going to do that so that the bodies can be dropped off and they won't degrade as fast, anywhere near as fast. But we probably also have to do it down underground as well. Let's get like 16 of them, I suppose. 16 of these simple iron parts. Or just 8. 8 is fine as well. Sorry, I multiplied them by the amount of time we would spend using them. Let's actually make a few of these wooden fences. What is the harm? There is literally no harm in making it a little bit prettier at the graveyard. Okay, that was close. Almost got there. I'm going to go ahead and take the bread off our hotbar. Excellent. So, this is going to require some stone, which we do not have on us, but we do have. We can repair this with some flitch. Actually, if we get some flitch and stone, probably fix everything, right? Yeah, let's do that. We're going to do the flitch and stone repair everything thing. Okay, we've got to come out here. We've got to go to bed. And I'm going to speed bed up by eating one of these delicious lentils. Yeah, we can't do anything just yet. Let's actually try and eat one of these, then burn our stamina to get it about as effective as is humanly possible. Excellent. We need the stone. A couple of bits of stone. Nice. Thank you so much, game. I love that for us. We'll get more stone over here. Try and burn out our energy as best as we can. We only got a piece of stone out of that one, unfortunately. We need at least 4. Need at least 4 bits of stone. Okay. That is more than enough. Excellent. I love that too. Let's go ahead and pick up these items and we'll go to bed. Hopefully, a body will not arrive while we're sleeping. Okay, this apparently does degrade over time. That's good to keep in mind, actually. Oh, we just had seconds on the clock left. I'm so refreshed. Yeah, it's because you're stuffed full with lentils. Let's go ahead and put those in there. How have I ended up with mushrooms? I have no idea. There's also honey. We'll keep that on us in case we go and see that homeless man as well. Let's finish this here fence. Yoink. Excellent. And I'm going to go down and polish off this right here. Okay, we'll craft this right here. Good. We'll work on it. And this will allow us to drop bodies directly into the morgue instead of just grabbing them off of the ground like a Philistine. Okay, good. And we'll craft this one too. Nice. And we'll repair this architecture unit here too. So that drop chute's going to go there. We'll repair this. We don't have any flitch because we didn't make any. That makes a lot of sense, actually. I'm going to go ahead and sleep again. We've burned a lot of our energy and it is now just encroaching night. I don't think bodies come at night. Maybe they do. We're about to find out, I suppose. All right, let's come all the way into here. We'll do a sleep. We're not going to eat our lentils. We don't really want to wake up at nighttime too much. Good. Keep on coming on through. I'm so refreshed. I'm glad to hear, buddy. Okay, nobody came. We need flitch. We need a bunch of flitch. Let's go over here. Flitch, please. Lots of it. Let's just saw 2 of these logs in half, and we are golden. We've got enough flitch. Okay, so we've kind of got everything that we needed out of our system now. We'll go ahead and fix this up right here. So this will allow us to build more things down here in the undercroft. A pallet would be really helpful right next to this here drop chute, but I don't think it's necessary. Preparation place, also probably completely unnecessary because we already have one right up here, I think. No, this is an autopsy table. It might be the same thing, hard to say. We'll go and start digging graves at the crack of dawn. It is literally the crack of dawn. This grave here could do with a grave fence. We'll min-max it up to 3 skulls. Nice. And this one here also can be min-maxed up to 3 skulls with a little fence right there. Nice. This one right here has a wooden grave fence, but it's not contributing anything. Ah, the bishop's here. Nice. Okay, we skipped through all of the crap that we didn't really want to sit through. This one right here could probably do with a better fence eventually, but for now, this should be fine. And this one as well definitely needs a fence. Let's go ahead and jam that one in there. And this one here. Do we have any more? No, we don't. Okay. Well, I'm pretty happy with what we've got, honestly. We've got a quality of 9. That is fantastic. I fixed the graveyard. I was definitely right about you. I hereby pronounce you official keeper of this holy place and prior of this church. Let's arrange your first sermon. It'll be a great honor if you would have me present, so just stand at the pulpit and speak the words. What words? The words. Actually, you can just say whatever you want. You know, this place isn't so bad. Put up some extra decorations, some nice candles, music and scents, get all oiled up for a nice massage. Long story short, all of this stuff will help you get more faith, and faith is power. Yes, so this is something we want to get as early as is humanly possible. Nice. So we can start praying here. With this here casual prayer. People will come in. May the force be with you. Well said. Not too bad, but my sermons are much better. So we've now got this here faith. You should really prepare for your next ceremony. I think the last prior kept some books with some wonderful words in the church library. You'll probably find some weird stuff in there too. One of the keepers was engaged in scientific research. You throw that stuff out. Okay, good. I'll spread the word about your next ceremony. Maybe next week someone will show up. By the way, as prior, it's now your duty to perform a weekly ceremony on Faith Day. I can sell you some useful accessories for it. Also, I have a small task for you. Just talk to me when you're ready. I have to get out of here. The air is so dry, my skin can't take it for long. Okay, bye. Good. So now that we got all of that out of the way, we can now build a bunch of stuff in here. We can't really change or chop things around too much. When people leave, they'll donate into this box right here. That's why we wanted to rush this as soon as is humanly possible, because the first one gets us nothing. Always gets us nothing. From the head of the Royal Treasury Department, we're happy to congratulate you on the reopening of your church and the graveyard. Also, we are pleased to inform you that by using these lands, you have become a royal subject of the law. All on-ground structures remain property of the Holy Church. However, all surface land and buildings that sit no deeper than 1 royal leap and 4 royal spit, as dictated by the ancient contract, belong to the royal family and the town. Through this mailbox, you must now access a vast array of services provided by the Royal Treasury Department. Your taxes may also be paid by mail. Have a nice day, and remember, King Joe VII loves you. I bet he does. Okay, so we need to use this to get exclamation permission, and we can also upgrade ourselves as well by getting a couple of other things. We need to kiss the ass of the bishop to get these two, and we can just pay 10 cents to get ourselves a citizenship. Now we can get the royal stamp for 50 bucks. Damn, that's expensive. And 20 bucks will get us building permission so that we can actually build more things on this land, including graves. This right here. Yeah, so we need to get building permission to access the rest of that land. Pretty sure we can just knock these down. No, we can't. Okay, game. So the old graveyard is looking pretty bare bones. We could exhume some of the bodies and maybe get rid of their fats, and that'll give us a couple of really, really good corpses right away, but we also can't make any of the graves that utilize the really, really good corpses just yet either. Let's go ahead and go into technologies. We'll see what we can do next. So this is the faith stuff. This allows us to create prosperity. So the faiths is what you use kind of like, you use them on the pulpit, and when you say the sermons, as long as people like what you're saying, you can essentially just farm them for money. So what this one does is increases money by 25%, faith by 21%, and it's crafted at a desk, which is the undercroft of the church now. We can also make a candelabra. We could also make church benches. Now, the thing is, now that we have unlocked the church, we can actually go into the undercroft of the church, and that will allow us to start researching stuff and get some blue points. My god, it's actually been a wee while, but we will get some blue points. I think they're intelligence points or something like that. What a dark-ass room. Here we are. We're down in the dingy depths. So there's Chaos Solution, Acceleration Powder, recipe for Speed Potion. I'll take that straight away. And we'll also keep our blood down here and also our fats. Good. We want to go into our inventory and use this. Please. Yes, it increases your speed. I bet it does. This right here. We'll just get rid of all of this crap. We'll get some stuff in exchange for busting all this down. But it's kind of all useless to us at this point. We've got a couple of ruined books. We can actually turn those into normal books as well. And knock that down. Very cash money. Knock this last one down, and we should be golden. We've cleared this place out. Now, this thing right here, we can actually put an item here, and if we study it, it will give us kind of like points. So that one gives us green points, this one gives us green points, this one gives us red points. We basically just want lots and lots of blue points. So we'll study this here, Chaos Solution. We don't have any science. So that's what we need to get from the astrologer. if we start studying books, I think... Yeah, I think they are books. We need to make flyers or something like that. Then we can start getting science points. We process those. So we'll come up here next, and study table requires planks, simple iron parts, and conical flasks. Again, that's something we have to get to the astrologer. And unfortunately, we can't make these for a long time, I don't think. And we also do not want to make it because we already have one. Let's go to the technologies. So book writing right here is almost an essential. We want this here desk right here so that we can start doing some stuff, some good stuff. Paper crafting will allow us to make paper out of skin and clean paper, I'm pretty sure, from something else. I think the ruined books, right? So we also want this here church workbench, which requires complex iron parts. We can actually buy their technology right away as well. Complex iron parts right here. Yeah, we can use an anvil on this right here. So we'll do that right this second. We'll exit the church. And we'll see what we can't do by the time we get to the next faith day. So you can see here that we've kind of had a brief overview of all of the little items of industry that we can use. Aside from cremation, we haven't gotten that far yet. And we can now kind of see what the game is wanting us to do, which is juggle plates. Good. Probably want to go ahead and make ourselves a anvil, which we can actually do. Probably want to get rid of this wooden anvil, because the anvil does everything that a normal anvil does. Go ahead and try and destroy this. How do we destroy this? I don't remember. There it is. Remove. Remove this, please. Yeah, we're definitely going to destroy this, and we'll replace it with an actual decent workplace. Good. Get rid of all that crap. Oh, we got a lot of metal scrap and some simple iron parts for that. Great. Anvil is just some iron ingots, which we have been accruing over the time we've been spending playing the game. I think maybe we should just put it up here, right next to the grindstone. Probably a good idea. Okay, what can we make with this? So nails, we can now make complex iron parts, which is just the best. We actually needed some of these. I think we needed 4. So we might need to make more simple iron parts out of ingots. Let's actually turn all of our ingots into simple iron parts. Why not? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and eat a food. And then we'll go on through and we'll do a sleep. Hopefully we'll get a body arrive. We should probably also get out of the habit of sleeping with no energy. Because if we do that, then whenever a body is dropped off... Oh, hello, there's someone in my house. Hello? Oh, Smokes, who are you, a thief? Sorry for the intrusion, and no, I'm not a thief. But are you sure you're not a thief? Have you ever been in prison? Yes, we escaped from prison 3 days ago. Wow, a real repeat offender. Cool. Dear Keeper, I couldn't possibly be a thief. I'm a Marquis. Well, I've heard of contract killers nicknamed Baron, Viscount, and Countess. Listen to me, please. I, the Marquis Theodoro Jr., along with my friends, was sentenced by the Inquisition to the fire. But we are not heretics. This is just someone's vile slander. So we escaped from prison. Alas, not everyone managed to get out of town. Those who survived set a camp nearby. I'm not forced to come to you, Keeper. We desperately need your help. I know that look. Yes, we're ready to pay you. Money makes the world go round. Show me your camp and let's talk details. Alright, I guess we're going to his camp. It's not like I had anything on. Our servants discreetly delivered us some items and food for the first few days. But we need much more to survive, and we have nowhere to go. Then why don't you hunt, gather mushrooms, berries, and grow vegetables? You're right, but understand our situation, please. We all belong to the aristocracy. We have neither experience nor skills for living in such conditions. We know philosophy, etiquette, rhetoric. Can that help us with food and drink? On the other hand, please rest assured we have more than enough to pay for your services. Alright, fine. Food and drink, that doesn't sound complicated. Okay, get the money ready. Great, there's just one more thing you should know. The Inquisition is looking for us, which means if you tell anyone about us, we'll all die by torture. Sure, it's top secret. And one more thing. One of my friends desired to meet you very much. Master Alaric, the former Inquisitor who helped us escape. Sorry, I think my cat's trying to hunt a bird. Or someone scared him off. Graveyard Keeper, what an honor to meet you. It's a pleasure for me too, but speak louder. His hearing is quite poor. But I haven't done anything yet to much louder. He's almost deaf. You deserve such a respect! You do and will do. Teodoro, could you let us talk privately? Of course, Master Alaric! Your grim secrets, thank God, are not my business! And now, what do you know of the role you've been chosen to play? Sorry? What did Ancient God tell you when he brought you here? He's looking straight through me. It makes me feel uncomfortable. I have no idea what you are talking about! I bury corpses, conduct sermons, trade human flesh. That is all! Don't lie to me, Keeper. I know possibly more than you could possibly imagine. Then what's the point of interrogating me, Master Alaric? See, I forget my questions. Please, just leave me in peace. No problem! Have a good day, Master Alaric! This guy sure could use a hearing aid. But they don't exist anymore. Don't pay him any heed. Alaric is just a selfish and cruel old man, like the other Inquisitors. But you said he rescued you, Marquis. Isn't that the reason to be grateful? Perhaps, but there are many more reasons not to be grateful. Right! Oh my god, this is the same deal as the graveyard, so I feel like we have to kind of like fluff up all of this camp? Maybe? There's a storehouse here. Ah. Alright. Sure. What do you want? This morning I spoke with a former servant of my father. He spoke of the Inquisition's repressions. The people are falling into panic. Nobody knows who they'll come for next. The atmosphere is growing and growing. Have they thought about the possibility of leaving town? They're too frightened. They pay huge bribes in exchange for promises of safety, but the safety only lasts a short while. But no, generally speaking, there's nowhere to escape around here, except our camp, maybe. Are you accepting new refugees? I'd like to help these people, I really would, but our camp is so small. Well, I could build an additional tent. Okay. It would be great, and it also means we'd need a well. Otherwise, the people will start suffering from thirst. Alright. This is DLC, by the way. I have not seen any of this. Which is why we woke up, there was someone in my house, I got a little bit jump scared. Water well... Damn, refugee happiness. It costs happiness to build the thing that generates happiness? Oh, great, silk. Okay, so that's something we need to go to the merchant to buy. It's gonna be a pain in the ass, actually. Is there anything else around here that we could do? I don't even know where we are. Damn, this place could potentially get really big. Okay, we'll keep that in mind. We'll keep that in mind. So I don't know anything about that place. Oh, honey. Oh, sugar, sugar. Let's go ahead and take this honey, because it's rare, and it takes ages for it to respawn. Like 1 billion years, almost, maybe. Where the hell are we? We are... This is just the village, apparently. Is this it here? Is that what I'm supposed to be looking at? What does this say? Hey, I wonder how many logs I could chop from this big tree. If only I never got tired and was super strong. Okay, so this is the automation thing. We basically set automation here. Oh, this was closed off before. Oh, there's some honey right there. Do we want it? I think we want it. Yeah, we want it. We definitely want it. Okay, let's take that honey. And maybe the honey over here is also respawned. We'll take that as well. Yoink. Yes, sir, it has. Great. All right, so we've actually done quite a lot in this session. We played Horns of Fear, basically to death, and then we started this game. Why is our health so low? Oh, probably because of the bees, right? The bees sting us in exchange for the honey. What a weird deal. What a really, really weird deal. So I think in the next episode, we'll kind of like start worrying about the automation side of things, right? Because getting logs ourselves and getting stone ourselves can be a bit of a pain in the ass up to a point. Let's try and at least like open up the undercroft a little bit. We'll come in here. Because we've got almost all the parts. We need wedges. That is a thing that we actually do need to get. We need wedges, which are made out of billets. And we need wooden planks as well, which is very, very easy. Oh, Snake is actually down there right now. Weird. Very weird. Okay, so let's go ahead and go into our technologies. We'll go into building. We'll see if we can get wedges. Ah, we can actually make wedges. Craft at the chopping spot. That's right down here. So we need a few wooden wedges. Let's just make 20 of them. There's going to be billions of wedges. We're probably never going to want any more wedges ever again, honestly. Okay. And we got those wedges. Do we need anything else? We need planks. We need planks. Okay, where do we make planks? Probably up here, right? Nope, those are just metal stuff. Probably at the carpentry bench, honestly. Planks, please. Wooden planks. Okay, we'll make 6 wooden planks. That should be quite a bit. Good. We only need a couple of these to actually open up the undercroft where Snake is currently standing. And then we'll have another little quest chain opened up for us, which is awesome. Hopefully he's still there. He's still there. Great. Awesome. Okay, we're going to clear this out. Knock all of this down. Damn, that is very hard. Let's just eat one of our lentils, because quite frankly, we're not doing it otherwise.
Hold still. Who are you?
I'm the graveyard keeper and prior of this church.
Mind your business. I have a dagger and I'll gladly use it.
What if we try and threaten him? You may have a dagger, but I have a sword.
Okay, but you should know I fight like a beast to the death. I'm ready to die. Are you?
On the one hand, he looks dangerous, but on the other hand, I'm definitely not ready to become a murderer. Yes? I won't fight you, but stay away from my property here.
I have no use for rotten flesh and old books.
Okay. Damn, I actually thought that was going to do something. So Snake here is kind of blocking off some demon-looking area, right? Oh, we actually need one of these gigantic wooden beams now, too. Those are kind of hard to make, I seem to remember. Right, now that we've opened all of this up, we should be able to open up one more little area, and that should allow us a, basically, a free... Oh, we can already just go here. Excellent, so this hatch is closed for now. Great. This should open up at the village, which is why I unlocked... Yeah, here we go. Great. So now we have a shortcut to get us to the village, which I love, which then goes straight to our house so we can sleep very, very easily. Hello there, Snake. Pardon me. Pardonnez-moi. I'm going to knock this down. Maybe we'll get some goodies out of it. Not really. Not a lot of goodies. I don't mind going around here either. Also, if we go south from the church, we end up at the autopsy room. So everything is connected, and it's pretty generous, honestly. It's all very, very generous. With kind of like how it lays everything out for you. Okay, we'll do a sleep. We'll sleep off all of these lentils. And apparently all of our health. Okay, good. And we'll sleep through the day. We're actually at a very, very good spot. We're going to end the session in a very, very good spot. I'm so refreshed. Okay, let's go ahead and just end the day. Great. We'll exit to the main menu. All unsaved progress will be lost. Are you sure? Pretty sure we save when we sleep, right? I'm hoping. Okay, so that is the beginning of the next long play that we're going to be doing on the channel. Now that I've finished off Hydroneer and Supermarket Simulator. So, thank you so much for watching. Right up here, you're going to find the playlist for Graveyard Keeper that I have made, and right up here, you're going to find another playlist that I think you'd really, really enjoy. Down in the description of this video, you're going to find a link to my Discord, where you can talk to me and my community personally. And of course, until I make the next episode, or you catch the next stream, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Goodbye!